Look at that fog roll across the water here at Bay Lake. This is not a scene you see all the time. It's the fog. Barely see that boat. I mean, it's much clearer now, but when it was over here, you couldn't see it. Fog's moving fast enough you can actually see it roll on camera. I tell you, this is the first time I've noticed that construction noise though. And it definitely is noticeable. It's a shame too, because the ambiance out here is incredible this morning. You feel isolated. That's one of the things about over here at Wilderness Lodge in Fort Wilderness. One of the fears is that it's going to be hard to find isolation now. I'm sure it's going to be a very sunny day at some point. But I think this would be my preferred morning setting on this lake over a sunny morning. This is more like something you'd see up in Lake Michigan. And we get foggy days on the lake here. Usually it's in the winter. So what happened last night is it got, I wouldn't say cold, but it dropped into the low 70s and the humidity disappeared briefly. So you're kind of getting a backlash this morning. Fog move. Here comes the boat. Missed it coming around the bend. Yeah, this is very serene. You might not always say that about a foggy morning. It's not too humid just yet. And with the sun not being out, the heat hasn't hit yet, so. Record all the way over to Contemporary. Hopefully those seats in the back are somewhat dry. I was hoping we'd get one of the smaller boats. Welcome aboard the Mermaid. It's my first time on the Mermaid. Morning. Still see that fog moving. Definitely invest in a phone holder today.
Welcome aboard. For your safety, please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside our boat at all times and supervise your children. Now relax and enjoy your cruise, and we'll have you at your port of call in just a few minutes. Thanks for sailing with us.
Oh, I think I'm on a Magic Kingdom boat, so I wanted to get on the Contemporary boat, which stops at Fort Wilderness first. May have been waiting a while for that one. To Contemporary from the Magic Kingdom anyway. Recent video on WDWNT, our YouTube channel, WDWNT.com, Walt Disney World News Today. Tom Corliss offered a little bit of an op-ed and talking about the rivers of America being closed and that boat ride. And he made the point is, especially compared to California, this the scenes specific to that boat ride are very limited compared to Disneyland. And you know, if you're really wanting a boat ride here at Walt Disney World Resort, look, I'm on one right now, and I didn't have to pay to get into the park to ride. I mean, I have a ticket for, and I have a park reservation for Epcot today, and I have a group 61, I think it is, for a test track. So fairly confident that I will be able to ride test track before 4 o'clock today, probably around 2 o'clock if everything goes smoothly this morning. No closures, no further storms. So even if I wanted to go to Magic, I would, to Magic Kingdom, have to go tap my pass over at Epcot and then turn right around and come here to Magic. And that's actually not out of the realm of possibility. But I've got some work to do. So my plan is to plop down in the Contemporary at that, I don't know the name of the lounge next to Chef Mickey's that isn't open in the morning. It might already be too late to get a seat and a table next to the window, or even any seat, table for that matter at all. And if that's the case, I will turn right around and go back to Wilderness Lodge. I mean, I could sit outside this morning until the sun comes out. It's very pleasant out here. Even despite the fog, the humidity is not bothersome. Wow, rocks. See, there's a pretty sharp drop along the edge there. It's about 3 feet of water, maybe 2, right along the edge, but you can see this drops off. I wonder how regularly they come through and dredge here. I wonder now if that's all managed through the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District. Is that what it's called? Splash over the edge. That, like, yes, when it gets windy out here during a storm, I mean, it can get pretty choppy on these waters. Even the canal between Studios and Swan and Dolphin yesterday, I saw some like white caps in there. Now, that can be increased by the amount, just being a small waterway, water bouncing back and forth. Bay Lake is much more of a natural lake, whereas now we are on the man-made Seven Seas Lagoon. So this was all dug out in the 60s, where we are now. This was like swamp, trees. Amazing photos you can see. Taking this lake up, lagoon actually. So the ferry boat, you don't see the yellow flashers all the time. Probably has to do with the fog. And that boat not necessarily being very agile. Right now we're on a hold. We gotta get this boat out of our way, I think. Let's look at all these modes of transportation here. Come on, man, move your boat. Gotten a clear to go in. Let me go into that middle dock.
Attention all hands. We are preparing to dock. This is a free-floating vessel, and docking can be bumpy at times. For your safety, if you're seated, remain seated, and if you're standing, hold on to the handrail. Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat until the captain gives you the all clear to go ashore.
Must filter this water, do something to keep out the algae. This water is crystal clear, which is not all that common in mid-July lakes. Definitely smells like a diesel vessel. Interesting here is, so we haven't gone through screens. There's got to be a screening here at the end of the dock because those ferry boat passengers have gone through security. The bus passengers haven't. So, and my goal is to walk to Contemporary, so I have to hop through. Theoretically, but I won't be able to. I'll have to go through screening. Give me probably a hard time about all my stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm switching hotels. This is what I'll tell them.
All ashore that's going ashore. You are now clear to exit the boat. Gather all your personal items and take small children by the hand. Please take your time and watch your step. On behalf of the crew, thanks for sailing with us.
Good day. Bye-bye. Yeah, so there is. I'm going to go through a security screen.
Cut.